As the days tick closer to Christmas, Lee County Sheriff Mike Scott is putting the finishing touches on the list of those who have been naughty this year and will hopefully get to spend the holidays in the confines of a jail cell for all their misdeeds.
There's right and there's wrong. These folks have done wrong. Now we're asking people that can help us do the right thing, which is to capture them.
Sitting atop this year's naughty list is Troy Bolin, on the run for years amidst accusations of raping two family members, one of whom was less than 10 years old when it all started.
Scar her not only in those immediate acts, just barbaric acts, but also the ongoing damage that these types of crimes do.
Troy Bolin is the kind of monster who would go out and preach Bible study to neighborhood kids and then turn right around behind closed doors and allegedly rape his young stepdaughter. And the fact that he took off right after the charges came to light speaks volumes as to whether or not he's guilty. And then there's Sheldon Cador, accused of raping a young boy, even going so far as to take the stand at trial and defend in a court of law his horrific actions. But before the trial ended, Cador bailed, and he hasn't been seen since.
These folks have a perversion, a sickness, if you will, and they will reoffend. And the community is at risk as long as these folks are out there. We want to take them down. We want to put them in jail where they can no longer do these things.
Until the likes of Bolin, Cador, and so many other sex offenders are apprehended, the victims will always have to look over their shoulders, wondering if their attackers will reappear.
Those scars remain. That damage remains. And it's just sickening to think about it.
But despite the time that's passed since these fugitives went on the lam, all it takes is one anonymous tip to put detectives back on these offenders' trail.
No matter what the information is, share it. It typically seems like it's nothing at the time, maybe to you as the person, but it could be huge. It could be that one little spark to ignite a full-blown reinvestigation.
Though the holidays are a time for many to relax, Sheriff Scott has a stern warning for the bad guys. If you've done wrong, there's a good chance you're going to get a special visit from someone other than St. Nick this season.
Our folks are tigers. Law enforcement is a 24/7 business, and much the same way these people are focused on fleeing and hiding, we are focused, and our folks, the brave men and women of law enforcement, are focused on catching them.
For Southwest Florida Crime Stoppers, I'm Trish Rout.